So, hey guys, Chauzu here. So yeah, this is going to be one of the rare videos where I do some PvP content. And the reason for this video is because, I do play PvP regularly, against my will basically. I'm not at all fond of the mode, but I like getting the tickets, so I play. And it's pretty easy to rank on global compared to JP. Anyway, with that aside, I've been facing a lot of decks, and decks, even despite getting better, decks was usually a pretty free win for strength teams. Like, sure, sometimes you had a random kid getting killed early and you're not doing enough damage and losing, that kind of thing that happens sometimes. But for the since the Luffy released, I've been I've been absolutely destroyed by Dex teams. I was like, I need to overhaul my own Dex team. And then today on the subreddit, QBO made a post about the updated PvP teams. So I decided to just take the Dex team he posted and copy it and go into PvP, face whatever I get. And the first thing I faced was one of those hype teams, quotation marks right now, which is Free Spirit with Yamato and Ace. And yeah, it got absolutely destroyed. And I actually tried that team myself. I was going to make a video about it, but when I actually tried it myself, I was so disappointed by it that I felt like I'm never going to use it. I'm not going to make people think it's good. It's not that good. Anyway, we got a side team now. Obviously, not one of the best side teams you've seen, but like me personally, I've skipped Mosai even if it looks bad because I've not felt confident in the int. But from now on, if I see a bad side team, maybe I'll just pitch Dex against it. One of the cool things with Dex now is that the Luffy ability to revive one Dex teammate, that's so good for the bullshit RNG that keeps happening in PvP. Like, as in this battle, like, Brook is pretty important for his ability, a lot of death, a lot of HP, healing with special. You want to keep Brook alive. And now suddenly this battle, Brook died super early, randomly, but he's still alive thanks to Luffy, and we're in a very good shape. And this side team stood no chance. So big fan of that, and basically these tanky Dex teams since Luffy released, they just don't die. And I've started to see the value of the V2 Doffy as well in PvP. He actually does quite a bit of damage from the get-go with his special. And he has a decent ability as well in PvP. And then, with 30 seconds left, if you're still alive and kicking, he just does so much damage. Was described in the QBO post is basically a better Ouija Zoro. And I used to always skip Ouija Zoro teams back in the day. And yeah, the cat is also amazing, obviously. It's such a shame because I pulled so many dog, but not that many cat. So yeah, I'm a bit iffy about that. My dog is level 150, but apparently he's not that good in PvP. I never considered that. I basically just ran dog because dog makes cat even better. But I not thought about dog himself being a liability, if that makes sense. One unit I've always liked since I pulled him is the Moria. That guy is so good, especially against Quick, of course. Going to be facing a Quick team later, and as expected, very easy win. And honestly, if you consider the fact that Dex is one of the better ones now, and Quick is by far the worst, the Quick should be a free win most of the time. I can't imagine running a Quick defense, to be honest. That sounds like absolute nightmare. As always, I feel very weird doing 3P commentary because I'm just not that interested. The way I win in PvP is trial and error. I see a bit what other people use. I have some basic knowledge what are good in PvP, so sometimes I try stuff myself. But usually if I find something that works, I just stick to it. And yeah, it does look like I'll be sticking with this DEX team for a while. Might even try it a bit more than just against Quick, depends on the matchup though. But like, this is the first session I use these teams. So, very positive first experience. But yeah, I'm not going to use it against bulky teams, especially opposing decks. Obviously, my DEX team is better, so not surprising, but it almost went to timeout. So yeah, this is not the kind of team you want to face against bulky teams. You want to face it against, yeah, other teams that does a lot of damage. Finally, I got the same guy again. So yeah, I'm just skipping to the end. At least this shows a bit of consistency that, yeah, we destroyed this team again. No RNG. So yeah, let's get to the next one. And yeah, we do get a quick team now, and obviously this is the main team you'll face with X. But yeah, it won't be a surprise, I think, that this new DEX team totally destroys Quick. Like, just look at the Quick team and you realize the issue. Like, one of those units has been released in the last 12 months. And it's the QCK and ISO. And QCK and ISO was a very nice buff for Quick, but not enough. Like, it feels super bad to use this Magellan. I think he's absolutely worthless, to be honest. But there's like no better options. I've tried Brook myself, and there's like pros and cons there, I think. But like, the start, like, they have potential Quick with like the backbone. Like, most of the Quick rare recruits are very good, even if the new ones coming are a bit whatever. But it's a shame that we get a new Quick Legend now for PvP in Smoothie, and Smoothie looks pretty trash in PvP, sadly. So, should have been the buff Quick needed, but it isn't. And it's even more shame since Smoothie is a powerhouse class, and Quick is already mostly powerhouse, so... And yeah, that was a nice 5 kill. Like, I don't enjoy a lot of stuff in PvP, but when you get that 5 kill sometimes, it feels actually pretty good. But yeah, we're tearing through here pretty easily. And yeah, we're going to end off with this. This is the hardest team I could find. It's a pretty meta-looking side team. I basically never face these teams because why will you? There are easy wins out there. Why face one that looks pretty much optimal with a lot of high level limit break? And my team has very low level limit break. But I thought for this showcase it will be interesting to see. And yeah, this is where I will give my expert opinion, but this is one of the very few times I've even faced this side team. I do know that the Kusan is good. I should probably put him in my team. Mine is level 4 now, so there's basically no excuse. It's just laziness, and honestly, I don't even really use side teams much. Like, this is like a small pro tip, I'd say, but just ignore the whole Psy and int, whatever is going on there. Like, sure, Psy is probably better, but that doesn't mean Psy always win. And just do the color triangle, basically, like in Fire Emblem. Like, if you face a strength team, use a quick team. If you face a quick team, use a dex team. If you face a dex team, use a strength team. Even if right now strength is pretty struggling with dex, I'd say. But I really need to improve my strength team as well. I'm going to try out the strength team QB posted too and see how it does against the new defensive dex teams. But yeah, I do feel like my dex team stood up well against this side team, but not surprisingly I end up losing. But it will be cool to see like if my team had more investment, because this is not a high invested team I had, at least compared to this guy. Like, this opponent PvPs, so to say. Like, high investment in all the meta PvP units. But yeah, we are approaching the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed the showcase. Shoutouts to Cubio. I leave a link to his Reddit post in the description. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.